mid-1990s, 1994 to be specific, under the reign of President Bill Clinton, although I don't think presidents actually have reigns, I think they have more like tenures or something, I'm not sure. Surgeon General Jocelyn Alders created a nationwide controversy, although it's possibly even international controversy since this was at the UN, when she suggested that it would be beneficial, educational, and would overall reduce things like teenage pregnancy to teach teenagers in schools about masturbation. Now, I am all for preventing teenage pregnancy. Really, I seriously am. And if you don't believe me, then, well, you're just not a very trusting person, and you should be ashamed of yourself. But still, as appreciative as I am of her intentions here, of the effort being made, I have to say that there's still a terrible, glaring flaw in this idea that just leaps out at me that I just can't ignore. What American teenager does not know what masturbation is? What teenager anywhere in the world doesn't know what masturbation is? What person in existence, on Earth, in outer space, doesn't know what masturbation is? And how exactly do astronauts masturbate? That's something to think about. But still, attempting to teach teenagers, students, about masturbation, that's like preaching to God. It goes against the very definition of masturbation. You look it up in the dictionary. Masturbation, noun. Definition 1. Something that teenagers do. You see where I'm coming from here, right? As I'm saying, I understand the intentions here, but it seems to run contrary to everything that is true about the world. Everything. Absolutely everything. It's contradictory to. People know what masturbation is before they know how to spell it. And that's not really saying much, because there are some adults who don't know how to spell it. You look in places, it's really embarrassing. They spell it with an E. Masturbation. Okay, maybe that's the sort of thing that we should teach. Spelling test, word number 3, masturbation. That I could understand, because that's something that seriously needs remedying. Someone or other, I think it was Kinsey, although it probably wasn't, discovered that children, not children, babies, masturbate like more than anyone else. Like, that's what they do. They sleep, and they eat, and they masturbate. And they can do all 3 at once sometimes, or at least 2 of them at once. So, although you could say, but wait a minute, there are parts of this tremendous country where people aren't so privy to this information, where ignorance runs high in this culturally backwards, intellectually repressed part of the world, okay, pretty much the South, where the Bible Belt snakes through the trousers of Confederate America and people are denied this right to knowledge and sexual freedom. But no, it's not true. I don't care how deep into the South you go, I don't care how mid into the West you go, the most Bible-thumping, cross-humping, cousin-pumping part of the country. You cannot stamp out or expect ignorance of this general masturbatory tendency in humans. I mean, can you imagine what that would be like? Actually, let's take a look at that for a minute. Well, you know, I've got this erection, and I can't think of anything whatsoever that I could possibly do to get rid of it, so, you know, I think we have to have sex. Have you tried masturbation? No, don't know what you're talking about. No, we have to have sex. Yeah. Oh yes, masturbation. Yes, you know about what? No, never heard of it. No, you and your friends are always talking about it. Never heard of it. Yes? No idea what you're talking about. No, you know what I mean. Masturbation. No. What? Yes. What? La. Yes, masturbation. Well, you know, I have to get rid of this erection somehow, or I could die. Yep, I could die. Have you tried masturbation? Yeah, no, don't know, no. You see, the thing is, if I do, I'll go blind. Yeah, I'll go blind, no, not an option, let's have sex. Oh, don't be silly, that's not true. I'm sorry, are you a doctor? No, I didn't think, get the fuck out of my car. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't people who use that line. I mean, I'm sure there are, all over the country, all over the world. But at the same time, they're lying. They are all lying. So essentially what I'm saying is that the teenage culture is pretty much built around masturbation. I mean, this is masturbation, then you have friends, school, sports, television and movies, music, politics is kind of over here. Yeah, that's pretty much the way it works. So yeah, I'm not really sure we really need that much education in that department. But still, if you seriously want to take efforts to reduce teenage pregnancy, you can't just stop at masturbation. Now, I just have a plan, an idea, that I think is pretty much the best way to, once and for all, put an end to this whole teenage pregnancy issue, this whole problem. Homosexuality results in like 0% chance of pregnancy, so it's something to consider teaching in schools. Thank you for watching.